Hey, comic fans, Higgy Pop. I'm going to show you a collection that I put together of Vigilante, which is pretty dang cool. This was when I was a young tyke. Let's see when it started. Then we'll narrow it down, the time frame of when it was. Let's see. Vigilante issue number 1. Alright. This is the Vigilante from the 80s in this black skin-tight suit with the crazy color. He's got the yellow belt. He's got the white gloves and white boots. I'm going to rebag and board this while I got it out. So this was 1983. So I was like 11, 12 years old when this came out. And I remember reading it because this is when Nightwing first came out. He put on his new suit. He says, "I'm going to be Nightwing." And they had a storyline between Vigilante and Nightwing. They were fighting each other, And this character, I think he was a lawyer. Yeah. It's been a long time since I read this. Adrian Chase. He's a lawyer. And he's got an axe to grind. So, and I don't know. I figured it just brings back memories. This is what comics is all about to me. Going back to a day when I was just an innocent young maroon. And things were good. And that's Vigilante number 1. I got the whole run here. We'll go through a couple. Here we go. Vigilante number 2. Cuckoo Cuckoo. This is Vigilante number 3 with a little cyborg action. Cyborg. Vigilante number 4. Adrian Chase. Vigilante number 5. Vigilante number 6. The storyline they went down a dark path towards the end. Let me see how many issues this was. I have it ending. I don't know if this is right. I got to look it up. At Vigilante issue number 50. And it's already bringing back memories. Something about someone died. He killed someone, and he went really dark. He went down a dark path, and it's not coming back to me fully. I should really, even it says suggested for mature readers. Whoa. I don't remember asking my mother if I could read that. But it was a good, interesting DC story. So, that is Vigilante, man. That is Vigilante. And do you guys remember the other Vigilante, the original Golden Age Vigilante with that cowboy hat? Woohoo! He was the 7 Soldiers of Victory. He was part of that team. And I wonder if I have any comics with him. None available. None quickly available. But Vigilante became popular because of the Peacemaker show on HBO with, the wrestler there, John Cena. lot of Peacemaker. A lot of Peacemaker in my collection. So, as far as Peacemaker goes, I have some old classics. I think this is number 2. I think I have 2 and 3 here. This is Peacemaker Underwater. Why not? Look at that classic. Look at the yipper on him. Smug look. Loved the helmet. He didn't care. He's like, I got a dorky helmet. Who cares? You know? Oh, I just see something over here. I want to show you guys. I want to share something with you guys. You know, I collect the odd stuff. Here's some Silver Age DC. The Secret 6. Cool. And here we go. Silver Age goodness. Issue number 1. Get a good look at that. Issue number 1 of the Secret 6. This was a small little series that came out back in the day. Alright. Codename Mockingbird. This is all that 6 strangers know about their mysterious leader. Who hides behind the puzzling pose of Mockingbird? Why have they been summoned to a sinister rendezvous with fate? No. Take a deep breath, reader. You've already started the first memorable mission of the Secret 6. Alright. Here's number 2. Never forget, I control your lives, your very existence. When Mockingbird commands you, you obey. Now, Secret 6 got revamped a couple times, but one of them, it was revamped by DC again, and Gail Simone was the writer, and she's a fantastic writer, man. And Secret 6 had like Bane in it, and it had Vandal Savage's daughter was like the leader, and it had Catman. They did a great job with Catman. I'm a big Bane nut and a Catman nut. Don't ask me why. The way Gail Simone wrote Catman, I fell in love with him. And so Mockingbird was part of the storyline also, and it turned out, I'm going to spoil it on you, Mockingbird behind the scenes was Lex Luthor. This was part of also the villains, that was like, what do they call it? It was called, at the same time, Villains United was a storyline in DC, and Mockingbird was Lex Luthor. They really put it all together pretty dang good. Oh, and who else was part of the Secret 6 then? It was the guy with the gun, Deadshot. Deadshot's great. In the comics, he's great. In the movies that DC does, not so good. All right, issue number 3, Secret 6. They're all in the sights, the bullseye. They're all in there. All right, issue number 4, Escape for an Enemy. All right, and this is number 5. This was the first one I ever bought for this issue, for the series. It's funny how you find comics in the weirdest place. I went to like a flea market. We went on vacation in Florida, and I find this, right? And I'm like, Secret 6, cool. So now I'm a completist. I gotta complete it. So I find maybe 1 or 2 when I'm back here at home in Connecticut, and I run into a dead end. I'm not finding nothing. I'm not a big shopper on eBay, but sometimes when I gotta. But I end up going back to Florida 2 years later, totally different town. I go to a little antique shop, and I find issue number 6 in Florida again. And I'm like, Florida. Someone in Florida likes the Secret Six, man. And this was only a 7-run series, 7 issues, and this is the final issue. It's Carlo. I hope we're in time. Ba ba ba. All right. That's the Secret Six, boys and girls. And also, I want to show you this. I got this today. Speaking of, where did I get this? Mercari. I got this in the mail today. Thor issue number 141. Throwing the hammer. That's like me when I do carpentry work. I'm like, you son of a bitch. You know. And there it is, man. Kirby Classic. I love the... Look at the anatomy. It's not quite right, the arm, but I like it. It's like the tricep is like just one line. Zingada, bippity, pop. But I love it. I love the, just great artwork back then. Inks, heavy. I like it when the inks are heavy and dark. Just great stuff, man. Can't get better than the Mighty Thor issue number 141. It's in decent shape, not the best, but I don't need to be spoiled. As long as the cover's on it, I'm good to go, baby. Thanks for checking in, and remember, read your comics because they make you smart.